What suffering is God allowing you to have? Why is it that God allows you to have suffering? What's up, everyone? My name is Father Eric Bolick, and I am the assistant here at St. Pius X in Rock Island, Illinois. I thought today we might talk about suffering. The week that I'm filming this video, on Monday, September 14th, we celebrated the exaltation of the Holy Cross, right? When God takes the worst thing that we could do, which is to kill God, and He makes it into the best thing that has ever happened, right? It's the means of our salvation. On Tuesday, September 15th, we celebrate Our Lady of Sorrows, right? When Mary very much spiritually and physically endured all the sorrows and sufferings of our Lord, especially the piercing of the cross. The piercing of His heart. On Wednesday, we celebrated Saints Cornelius and Cyprian, early martyrs in our church, suffered very much for the proclamation of the gospel. So we have these examples of those who suffered. How are you suffering? Right, we see the suffering of the cross and what it did for the world. Right, God endured suffering that was not just. He did not deserve to suffer, and yet He did. And because of it, you and I can go to heaven. Right, we endure suffering. God does not will suffering, but He certainly allows it. This last week, on Friday, September 11th, 2020, we had the anniversary of 19 years ago when some people who wished harm upon America, who wished to make us endure suffering, flew planes into buildings, and they thought they would break our spirit. And for those of you who remember 19 years ago, right, days, really hours, days, weeks, months, even years after that happened, right, America was very strong. Right, a lot of American pride, a lot of even bigger American parties, right? 4th of July, those years were amazing. Right, because of suffering, we bound together as a nation and became stronger. Anyone who's watching this, anywhere near the time of its filming, you're enduring a pandemic, at least hopefully the tail end of one. Right, for the last several months, all of us have endured some bit of suffering. Parties haven't been able to be what they normally are. Celebrations haven't been, right? We had First Communion last week. We have Confirmation this week. Neither one of those celebrations, those sacraments, get to be celebrated with all the pomp and circumstance that they normally would be. Right? The celebrations afterwards will probably be significantly smaller at people's houses. Right? We have birthdays and anniversaries, weddings, right? All of us have endured some bit of suffering. How are you enduring suffering? I'll tell you, at the filming of this is like my third try at the video because I messed up the first one. The second one I forgot to plug the microphone in, so it didn't record any sound. Right? We all have sufferings to endure. Mine was this video, and it's awesome. What suffering is God allowing you to have? Why is it that God allows you to have suffering? Right? God allowed His only begotten Son, right, the person that He loved the most, He allowed Him to endure suffering and death. And because of that suffering and death, you and I have the chance at heaven. Why is it that God allows us suffering? Is it because He doesn't like us? No. It's because He loves you so much. Right? Every time that I endure suffering, I get to become better. Or I get to become worse. It's ultimately my choice. God allows us the suffering because we get to become better or we become worse. Are you becoming better in your suffering? I don't suffer very well. I had to mention the thing about the video. Physical pain I struggle with. I'll complain, right, if there's things that are not going the right way, or whatever injustice is happening, or I can struggle with not letting those things kind of get the best of me sometimes, right? I don't endure suffering very well. How do you endure suffering? Right, to suffer without Jesus, just to try to suffer alone, is to endure pain and hurt. To suffer with Jesus is a possibility of changing the world and having a positive effect on others around us. How are you enduring suffering? Whatever the suffering is right now, certainly a pandemic, but whatever else it might be. How are you enduring that suffering? Because I firmly believe you can change the world from how you suffer. You can certainly have an effect on those around you, on your kids and your parents, on your loved ones, your spouse. How are you enduring suffering? God is allowing that suffering for you to get better or for you to allow yourself to be worse. Endure your suffering well, and you will become better. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you continue to endure whatever sufferings you might have in your life, any sufferings that are upcoming, right? To endure them well, to respond with grace and charity. Please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, feel free to hit the thumbs up. If for whatever reason it might be you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section below, please do so. If there's any other videos you might want to see or topics you might want addressed, please reach out to me and let me know. I look forward to making those videos for you. On behalf of everyone here at St. Pius X in Rock Island, Illinois, may God bless you and bless your day.